Now, I'd like to invite Reverend Jennifer to come up and to offer us our weekly message and meditation. Thank you.
All right. Doing my little bit here. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
All right. July is here, halfway through the year, and we're going to, yay, yay, yay.
Who's keeping track?
All right, and we're going to talk about prosperity in July. I'm using a Unity booklet, Prosperity, Consciousness, and Tithing, for my talk today. And I think this is an older one, and I took the last one that was there. I think we've got some others, and we will find some more for anyone interested. Prosperity consciousness prospers you. Aesop told the tale of a miser who sold all he had to buy a lump of gold, not coal. Wrong holiday. The miser buried the gold in a hole in the ground by the side of an old wall. Every day he walked to the spot to look at his gold. Can you just see that? One of his workmen noticed the miser's daily visits and saw the lump of gold, and the workman stole the gold. The next day, the miser discovered the gold was missing. He was very, very upset, wailed loudly in grief, and his neighbor noticed the miser's grief and inquired about it. When the miser told the neighbor about his stolen gold, the neighbor replied, "Please don't grieve so. Why don't you just go get a stone, put it in the hole, and pretend the gold is still laying there? It will amount to the same thing. After all, when the gold was there, you didn't really have it since you didn't make the slightest use of it." I don't remember that Aesop fable. I remember several Aesop fables. That's not one of them. But that is a good one. A genuine miser, no matter how much money and property he or she may have, can really experience only poverty. The miser has extreme anxiety about losing, spending, and sharing money. The miser does not feel prosperous and lives as if in poverty. The miser constantly fears loss instead of using and enjoying wealth. The miser's state of mind is poverty consciousness, the exact opposite of prosperity consciousness. Consciousness of being prosperous is characterized by confidence, generosity, gratitude, and cheerfulness. And then we have the story in the Bible about the widow's mite. Her last copper coin, and she gave it in her tithe. An enlightened one who observed her act of generosity praised her for giving the greatest gift possible, all that she had. The widows in the stories had prosperity consciousness in the sense that they were able to freely give gifts and constantly receive the blessing and praise of enlightened beings. The extreme cases of the miser and the widow indicate a truth about wealth. It is more of a state of mind than a quantity of matter. The cases also suggest that the true measure of wealth is what one gives away rather than what one hoards. It's the energy that we're talking about. The miser didn't infuse any energy whatsoever. He took the little wealth he had, he put it in a hole, he buried it, he went and visited it every day. Got him some exercise, I guess, going to and from the hole he buried it in. But by not sharing that, not spending it, all that energy is stagnated in that hole with that little lump of gold, which, as his neighbor said, might have as well been a rock. His energy was constricted, confined, and there was, I'm sure, fear in there. The widow, the last coin she had in her pocket, as she gave that with willingness, not begrudgingness, with willingness and love of knowing that that will not be the last mite she will ever have, open to prosperity and abundance to show up in her life, and being part of the cycle of giving and receiving. This is an important part of prosperity and abundance in all aspects of our life, is the energy. Later on in the booklet, it goes on to talk about what kind of a restaurant do you like to frequent. If a restaurant was cheerful and friendly servers who are eager to make your experience as joyful as possible, the restaurant will have a positive energy. Yesterday, I stopped by Circle K, and they had construction going on the outside and all kinds of things, and so their gas pumps, they couldn't sell any gas. And I went inside, and the gal behind the corner, as soon as I went in, she was like, "Welcome, good morning, come on in, whatever you buy, if you just look around, see what you want to buy. If you don't know what you want to buy, I'll tell you what you want to buy." And so I was looking up and down and picked up a few things. Oh, she said, "Oh, these are 2 for 1. You need to go get another one, 2 for 1. And there's a cookie right here." She said, "You want one of these cookies?" She said, "You've got to buy some other stuff because I can't sell gas." It was delightful. I would go back there if I knew what her shift was. Yeah, I had the best time. And everybody who walked through the door, the same thing. That's the energy I'm talking about. Thinking about the people that we interact with on a day-to-day basis, especially when it comes to money transactions. So restaurants or we go and get our bird food at the Wild Bird Store on Loman, and it's just a pleasure. They usually have a dog or two there because they bring them to work. They've got other things. So by and large, I don't usually just go get the bird seed loaded up and leave. I go and look around and see what kind of coffee cups they've got, or little magnets for my refrigerator, or note cards, or gifts for other people, because it's pleasant to be in there. It's enjoyable to be in there. I pay attention to that, and I try to give back part of my experience, especially if the cashier is kind. I pay attention to what is on her tag, their tag, and call them by name and say, "Thank you, Grace or George or Francie," or whatever the name is. And you can tell that they appreciate the fact that you've seen them for more than just a person who's helping check you out at the store. That's the same way you as a customer appreciate spending your money at a place that recognizes you as a person of value, that you came into their store and did business with them. It's the energy. And it's the energy with the money that we spend, that we enjoy, not begrudgingly paying our bills, but joyfully paying our bills, recognizing that we are part of the circle and the cycle of abundance, of giving and receiving. I was going to leave this part for next week, but it just really gets with me. It's something we read as part of the Wings class on prosperity. For us to recognize in our consciousness the act we make of using our treasure goes beyond what we get. My example is the grocery store. So you have gotten your paycheck from wherever you work or whatever your income is, and you're going to go to the grocery store and you're going to buy groceries. You're very grateful for the gift you received so that you can buy these groceries. That's a wonderful thing. But recognize it doesn't stop there. By your purchasing of those groceries, you are contributing more wealth and abundance for others because you got something in return. But not only did you give them these pieces of paper or coins or an electronic transaction, you have also helped that store stay in business. You have helped the farmers and the ranchers stay in business. The truck drivers stay in business. The oil companies stay in business. The cities and the state and the federal government stay in business. Your energy. So if you put that out there begrudgingly, you are putting not necessarily negative, but not positive energy out there. If you put that out there with you pay those bills and you pay for those groceries and you pay for those services with love and joy and happiness, you are elevating the energy in the world. Because that follows through. Just like our tithes we receive, we bless them every week. Because we know that loving energy goes with it. It is attached to that piece of paper that gets sent out or that digital transaction that gets sent out. Because it's all energy. That is what prosperity consciousness is about. Positive energy that as I give, I receive. Knowing we are part of that cycle. That there is unlimited resources for everyone. Someone in your life got a boon of some kind. They got an unexpected. They won the lottery. They got an unexpected inheritance. They got an expected inheritance. They got a promotion. That doesn't mean there's less for you. We are all tapped in to the same power of great abundance and prosperity. As long as we are open to receive it. If we take the little bit we've got and we squirrel it away in a safe in our closet for a rainy day, we are stagnating our prosperity and abundance. And we are not being good stewards of the gifts we are receiving from our Divine Father. That is not being good stewards. Stewardship is conscious giving. Paying attention, but not saving it up somewhere. It needs energy. It stagnates when it sits too long. So I encourage you this next week to think about areas of abundance in your life that may be stagnated. please understand, I'm not saying go and cash out your 401ks and give it to everybody on the street. That's not what I'm talking about. But our gratitude and understanding that the interest that is making for you, that is part of the energy that is prosperity working for you. When there are opportunities for us to expand our givingness in all aspects, not just the money part of it, our love, our jobs, our ideas. When these things come to you, give them your energy, give them your attention. Take action as you are guided to. Because all of these things are abundance and prosperity. And all of these things are there for you as gifts and blessings for you to receive and then pass along. Remember your importance in all the transactions you make. So this next week, think about what areas may be constricted, stagnant, and how can you infuse that with movement. What areas can you create movement in that? Creating more energy in a positive manner can only be good because it's God in action. Now we'll settle in. Our feet on the floor, back against the chair, comfortable, smile on our face. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a deep breath in and exhale. That is a cycle. Breathing in and breathing out. Giving and receiving breath. Thinking in our mind about the cycle of giving and receiving. So many areas. Again, our breath. We take in and we exhale. We receive air in. We give air out. Gratitude for the blessings. things behind the scenes, part of our abundance that we bring into our awareness. Dependent transportation, healthy food, loving friendships, think about one of these areas in your life. What do you give? And what do you receive? The joy of a phone call from a friend. And you call them at just the right time when they need a kind ear, a shoulder. They tell you about a friend or a cousin or the friend of a friend in need of prayer. Your givingness expands. Part of this wonderful cycle, giving and receiving. It is endless. It goes beyond the simple transaction. Goes beyond the business, goes beyond the country. Gratitude, giving and receiving, knows no boundaries, no borders. It's God energy at work for good all the time. And you are an integral part. As we bring our awareness back to this space, recognize our blessings and our gifts. We are one.
Chris Sanders is going to sing something for us.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to take a moment while I tune up here to extrapolate. Oh, I guess it's in tune. Are we in tune, Doug?
Sounds like it to me.
I think. I heard somewhere, and I wish I could credit the person, that money is frozen energy. So I think about people that have a huge, huge amount. They're frozen. They're trapped inside a wall of tons of ice. But every time we let go of it, it thaws it out. I love that. So as we get ready to do this tune, which is familiar and that you may want to sing with, if you could just do this for a second. Okay, this is like an outward expression of the largest smile we can kind of make. There's a big smile right here, and it goes right through our hearts. When I think about, and I feel lighter, and I was thinking about how smiles are energy. And so it's the smile on the inside. And I think a lot of times I think of a smile, you know, you go into a photo shoot and they say smile and you're... we think of it just the muscles of our face. But then I think about that person in the Circle K and how much a smile that we give to each other is amazing, and the energy there, you know. So this is, Chet Powers wrote this song, The Young Bloods made it popular, but the instruction is, come on, people, smile on each other. I changed the words, smile on each other, everybody get together. And if you want to like smile at somebody during this song, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love is but a song we sing, fear is the way we die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on each other. Everybody get together and love one another right now. Some may come and some may go. He will surely pass. When the one who left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Well, yeah. You hold the key to love and fear all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Yeah. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people now. Smile on each other. Everybody get together and love one another right now. One more time with me, people now. Come on, people now. Smile on each other. Everybody get together and love one another right now. Let's hear you, Jeff. Take us away. We're smiling. Aren't these guys just the most wonderful? Aren't you the most wonderful, Pastor Jennifer, Reverend Jennifer? Aren't all of you the most wonderful? Dave.
The most.
And on sound, the most wonderful. You know what? We have to...
And Lisa.